Hello learners. So today we will learn about balance of payment. So what is balance of payment? Balance of payment generally records the transactions in goods, services and assets of the residents of a country with the rest of the world. Okay. It also records the country's demand for and supply of foreign exchange. In general, an equilibrium in BOP generally shows the stability of a country. Okay. For example, when a country exports 50 inverters to another country, a credit is made in BOP. Okay. And vice versa. So, whenever goods and services go into a country, a credit is added to BOP. Whereas when the goods and services comes into a country from another country, a debit is added to BOP. Okay. Now let us study about the components of BOP. So generally there are two components, current account and capital account. Okay. So generally what does current account hold? Current account is the sum of balance of merchandise, trade, services and net transfer received from the rest of the world. That means in current account all the things that are received from the rest of the world are taken into account. Okay. While in capital account includes the capital transactions related to borrowing and lending of capital, sale and purchase of assets, interest payment, etc. That means the capital account takes into account both borrowing and lending. Okay, whereas in current account only the things that are received are being taken into account. Okay, so let us study the items of current account. So generally the items of current account includes firstly export and import of goods or visible items. Okay, so current account shows export and import of visible items. Visible items means the things that can be seen. Okay, that can be seen. That is the goods like machinery, wheat, steel, whatever things that can be seen, the goods. Okay, not the services. The goods are called as visible items. So the goods are that are imported, okay, and exported is being taken into account. Next is export and import of services. That is current account also shows the exports and imports of invisible items. That is invisible items means like the services. Okay, that is the services like banking, tourism, insurance and etc. Okay, next item is unilateral transfers. So unilateral transfers are those receipts which residents of a country receive or payments that the residents of a country make without getting anything in return. Okay, like the receipts from abroad are entered as a positive items and payments to abroad are entered as a negative items. As we all know, export is good for a country. Okay, whereas import of things or anything, assets, goods, services is said to be as a liability. Okay, for the country. Okay, next let us study about the items of capital account. So what are the items that are included in capital account? First is private transactions. Okay, private transactions means the things that affect the assets or liabilities of individuals, business or other non-governmental entities. Okay, whatever transactions that are being made between the governments, between the individuals or between the business entities. So those comes under private transaction. Next is foreign direct investment. So what is foreign direct investment? Foreign direct investment means the act of purchasing an asset and at the same time acquiring control of it. Okay, suppose a country like USA can buy an asset in India. Okay, can do foreign direct investments. That is, they will also buy our asset and also have their full control on it. Okay, so foreign direct investment is obviously good for a country. Okay, because it is our country which will be developing, which will be gaining income, okay, and so on. So this foreign direct investment is also taken into account under capital account. Third is like portfolio investment. Portfolio investment means it is the acquisition of an asset that does not give the purchase control over the asset. Okay, that means they can't purchase the thing, but they can have some partial control over their investment. Okay, that is called portfolio investment. So these things are added to the included in the capital account. Okay, so now see, there are various causes of disequilibrium in balance of payment. We don't have like equilibrium in balance of payment. Okay, so disequilibrium also may occur in the BOP. So let us study about the causes of BOP, causes of disequilibrium in BOP. So first cause is natural cause. Natural cause means the natural calamities like famine, floods, etc. that may cause disequilibrium in BOP. Okay, as because these calamities may result in reduction in production and export and increase in imports. During the time of floods or famine, we have to import from other country, maybe funds or maybe some other things we have to import. Okay, so this may be one of the cause of disequilibrium in BOP. Next cause is economic development. So basically, in order to accelerate the pace of development, underdeveloped countries have to depend on foreign assistance. Okay, so these countries import advanced machinery like for capital goods and raw materials, which results in the excess of imports over exports. Hence, the problem of disequilibrium is obvious to arise. When we do much imports than export, then the disequilibrium in BOP will definitely arise. Okay. Next cause may be cyclical fluctuations. Cyclical fluctuations like in inflation and depression that the countries may face. Okay, from time to time. So due to this, a problem may arise in BOP. Okay, in making the equilibrium of the BOP. Okay, if there is depression in the world market, then the export of a country are affected adversely. Okay, similarly, if prices start rising within the economy, the rate of increase in imports exceeds that of exports. Okay, which may result in disequilibrium. Okay, so next factor which is responsible, maybe it's political factor. Political factor means like the government expenditure in foreign countries, political instability, political relations with other countries, okay, or unification of a country may cause disequilibrium in balance of payment. So this is all about my lecture. If you like my lecture, kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you.